Good evening, everyone. We are back. We are back. My name is Mark Bradley.
I'm Brandy Nicole, and we want to welcome you guys back to another episode of Africa is Great.
We are here to update our first video on peace process with some good news. We got approved
Yeah.
for all four videos.
Our first time out, we got approved, so we are super excited. So, if you have not caught the first episode where we give the process of what we went through and the documents that we needed to get our retirement visa for South Africa, you want to go back and check that video out. But we just wanted to update you guys after 6 weeks of waiting. We have got, damn,
Now, the documents are inside of the passport. We can't show you the documents on our information now, our personal information, but the and you just showed it anyway.
I'm not showing it. I'm just showing y'all
Okay.
the consulate stamp there.
Okay. Like, just give all the information away now. Somebody can try. But yes, the process was for us a slightly tedious one, but we were able to get it done first time out. They did call back a couple times and ask for some additional information, but us being more thorough at the beginning, I only asked for a couple of small things which we were readily able to provide, and they even gave us an email address to get to them directly, so we were able to avoid mailing, taking a long time for that instant back and forth with them, and it worked out. So I'm happy that process is finally over.
Yeah, so just to give you guys a quick update, the two calls that we did receive in addition to our original packet was one, the one we talked about first episode, which they contacted us asking for an additional or local police check on my husband. Um, so that was one thing that they may require, they may not require. We don't know why they specifically required him to do it and not myself, but we're assuming because he had a few things on his police check from back in the day. I was squeaky clean myself,
Keep
but
bringing it up.
but we are just assuming we really don't know or why they asked him only for a local after they asked for the FBI check that was originally sent in with the application. The second call that we got was in reference to our children. Again, we talked about those of you that are going to be bringing your children, and if you are a blended family, what you will need from the parent that is not accompanying you to South Africa. What they called in addition for to our application was proof of their schooling. Where would they be going to school? Now, for me, I actually homeschool my children anyway here in the States. So I was able to provide them with the documentation from the homeschooling in the homeschooling program that I use. I will go ahead and let you guys know what that program is that I use. It's called a CELUS and or Power Homeschool for any of you guys that want to do some research on that program. $50 a month for each child that you're homeschooling, and you can pick up to 7 classes for your children to attend via online system. So that is just something I just simply sent in their letter with their schedule and their grades from last year in to the consulate and proof that they were active students in that program, and that was sufficient. So nothing too tedious. Just a FYI, if you guys want to get a heads up on that, register them for the homeschooling option there online and you can send those documentations in. Once they called and asked for verification of that, we sent that right on in, and within the week, we got the approval email saying that everything was approved. So, again, not too bad. I'm just super excited because I know the process for others have been a little bit more harder to obtain than it was for us. We tend to believe, and what we know that was God's favor. Simple, easy, a quick fix, and boom, 6 weeks later, we have our visas. So we are super excited.
I want to piggyback off that real quick about the school piece. Now, remember, we're going for the retirement piece, so we were going to extended stay in Africa in South Africa for a long time. If you have children, they will ask you where they're going to be educated. If you know someone on the ground that can help you get uh, names of schools in the area you plan to live or stay, and try to get like at least some information about the school. You can tell them where the children may be going or not if you're not going to homeschool. But if you are taking children, they are going to ask you about education if you're staying for longer than, say, 90 days. If anytime shorter, they may or may not. But even for yourself, if you're going on a school visa, you're going to have to get all that information for yourself as well as the children. So try to do more research and reach out to either us or even somebody you do know that's over there already that can give you more information. We'll give you all the information we know. They will ask you. They'll ask you about everything. So just that's a heads up with that if you have children. If not, then of course make sure you understand the insurance piece too. They will tap all the information they can from you to make this decision, and just try to be productive citizens once you do get to whichever country in Africa that you're going. This is a process you'll have to go through, no matter which country you go to. It's not a one-stop shop for all of Africa with one visa. No, each country needs its own visa. Now there are some, as I'm sure my wife can update you on, is they're letting people in nilly-willy. You're a Black American, you can go and be a citizen no matter what. All you just need to do is show up. And there's a list of those countries out there too. But if you're not going to one of those, like South Africa isn't one of those yet, it's a visa process for us. But we're good now, so we just want to let y'all know.
Yes, so we just wanted to let you know, staying strict on our departure out of the United States by the end of the year. We just wanted to give you guys an update. We have our visas and we are ready to rock and roll.
By the end of the year,
Thanks. We're leaving January of 2025. Yeah.
that's,
You want to play on words.
that's the beginning. See, look.
You want to play on words. I ain't got
That's
time.
the end of the year. That's right around the corner.
Exactly. He better get ready, y'all, because we out of here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
He
ma'am.
better get ready.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, anywho,
Thank y'all for
visas. We going home, y'all. We going home. So hit us up if you have any questions. Please feel free to put them below. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing y'all on another episode of Africa is Me. Africa is for me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
End of the year.